Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Gayatri Apsarini Hisanah, and here I will explain the steps that I took to write the essay in Section A, Task 1. Before I wrote the essay for Task 1, I made a plan first. The first is to create an outline for the essay that I want to write. I see the first paragraph of what I want to write. In the framework that I create, at the beginning of the essay, I will first explain the meaning of stress and followed by the meaning of work-related stress. The next paragraph is the same. I first organize what I want to write about. After making an outline, I look for sources for articles or journals that I can use for references for the essay I will write. To find sources, I search several journal or article websites such as Google Scholar and Cinta. Apart from that, I also look for several sources using the Google search engine as usual. Some of the keywords that I use are work-related stress, definition of stress, definition of work-related stress article, and factors that cause stress at work. I organize the content of my essay by starting from the definition of stress and work-related stress. After that, I explain the background regarding work-related stress. Then I explain the factors that cause stress at work. After that, in the next few paragraphs, I explain the points of factors that cause stress at work. Apart from that, I also explain several ways companies manage stress in their employees. After explaining these points, in the last paragraph, I conclude the content of the essay I wrote. I use several sources as reference for my essay. I will mention 3 sources that I use. I took the first sources from the Humaniora Journal Vol 1, issue 2 October 2010, page 792 until 800, and the title of the article is Stress Kerja Karyawan, written by Dian Anggraini Kusumajati. The second source that I used was taken from an undergraduate thesis belonging to Novian, Galanurul, and Jumino in 2020 entitled Stres Kerja Para Pustakawan di Perpustakaan Fakultas Ilmu Budaya Universitas Diponegoro. The third source I took from the Psycho Borneo Journal, Scientific Journal of Psychology, Volume 8, Issue 2, June 2020. The title of article is Hubungan Beban Kerja dengan Stres Kerja by Heti Umbriani Savitri. I will explain several paragraphs along with the sources I use. In paragraph 6, I wrote several definitions according to experts. I took this understanding from the article The Relation Hubungan Beban Kerja dan Stres Kerja by Heti Umbriani Savitri. I took reference from this article because it wrote a lot of expert opinions and it matched with my topic. In paragraph 12, I used the article Karyawan Stres Kerja by Dian Anggraini Kusumajati because the article explains several reasons why organizations should consider stress issues, and there are also sources from experts that make the explanation more credible. There are several challenging aspects when completing this task. The first is to look for credible reference sources. Some of the sources I get are sometimes too old or cannot be accessed because they are not open to the public. Luckily, I still have several reference sources that are easily accessible. The second challenge is the requirement for the number of words written, namely 1,200 words. In my opinion, that is a large number, and I have to look for more reference sources to complete this essay. So I had quite a hard time completing this task. These two things are what I think are the most challenging in completing this task. I hope that by completing this task, I can better understand how to write essays better. That's the explanation of how I complete the essay in Task 1 Section A. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.